Thank you, sir. If there is one thing I've taken away from what Mr. Abuchi has said, and that is there's no shortcut to success at all. So I'll start with first in your question. How old are you, sir? 17. Wow. It will take time, but you eventually get to it. So take it cool. Don't rush it. It will come. Do you get it? Thank you. So I'll be talking about personal growth. And it will be a lot of interactive session. The reason is because this is what I went through. I developed myself personally. And that's why today I can confidently take any organization to the negotiation table because I know my worth and I know the sacrifices I've made. He spoke about your careers, how to develop your career. Now, what are the tools you need to actually be fulfilled? Investing in your personal self. Next slide, please. So, my name is Jeminat Muritala. That is my official name. And why is it like this? It is a brand. He was speaking about go to LinkedIn, Google, put your name. Yes. The first time I told someone my name, person just went to Google and just typed Jeminat Muritala. I was the first person on the list. Why? I have built myself to that level. So I'm always proud to do this and tell people, my name, Google recognized my name. Thank you. How many people can you identify? I need the mic, please. How many people can you identify here? Those of us that watch Korean movies a lot, you spend 24 hours watching Korean season movies. How many people can you identify? There's a hand. Lemwe. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure. The guy. See, there is no wrong answer. There is no wrong answer. How many people?
I can identify 3 of them.
Who and who?
This is Mark Zuckerberg,
Okay.
the owner of Facebook.
Okay.
And that's Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
And here is Bill Gates, the owner of Microsoft.
Thank you. Please, can you clap for him?
And the 4th person is the owner of Apple. I think his name is
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Steve
Please
Jobs,
clap for him again. I never knew I'll have somebody in this room that will actually identify those people he mentioned. The next picture. How many people can you identify? Oh yeah, nah. The people you identify determines your present knowledge and who your role models are. So how many people can you identify? Fuka Akindele, Abi, DK, Uche, and others, and Clinton, right? I know. Okay. So these people are influencers, they are role models, and they are game changers. They are your role model because you love them, you watch them, but they paid sacrifices to get to where they are. That is what you don't understand. You see them, you are happy, you see them a lot. I want to be like Funke Akindele. I'm like, much like the guys, I don't know, they want to be like Clinton. But do you know Clinton paid a lot of price to get to where he is? So, next slide. The objectives of this training is develop an action plan, understand the importance of personal development, learn strategies for effective personal development and investment, explore the benefits of investing in personal growth, and lastly, develop an action plan for personal growth. What is personal development? Anybody? Now, I don't want you to give me a dictionary definition. To you, personal development, what does it mean to you?
Good afternoon or good morning, everybody. My name is Ifeanyi. I think, in my own point of view, personal development is what you strive for each and every day of your life.
strive for each and every day of your life.
Okay, personal development is an intentional quest into making yourself better
An
in accordance
intentional
with
quest.
existing and circumstantial developments.
Thank you, sir. Intentional quest. Please take note of those words. Intentional quest. This lady.
In my own understanding, personal growth is a deliberate action taken to improve oneself positively.
Deliberate action. Intentional quest and deliberate action. Is there differences? Is there differences? Intentional quest, deliberate action. Are they two similar things? Yes, they are similar. Please.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Personal development, I call it recreating yourself.
Recreating yourself.
Yes, recreating
And that's the
yourself.
definition we are going by today. You are recreating yourself. Why are you recreating yourself? And how will you recreate yourself? When you were born, you had a goal, right? You have a name. Some of us, our name, our official name, that our parents, like they call us in the house, is Agbeke, Abi. But when you keep growing, you got to, maybe when you wanted to write your WAEC, your junior WAEC, they changed the name from Agbeke to Oluwatosin. Am I correct? Then when you now got to a standard in life, in your career, there's a name you want to be recognized with. Am I correct? So that is the recreating yourself. And that's why I told you Jeminat is a brand. That is my official name, because Jeminat is a brand. You can call me Motunrayo anywhere. But when you get to where my brand is, I'm known for Jeminat. Thank you. So what is personal development? One, who are you on this? Are you a job seeker? Or you an entrepreneur? Or an innovative person? Which one are you? Or which one do you want to be? Which category do you want to be? If you want to be a job seeker, let me see your hands. But if you want to be a job seeker and at the end become a CEO of your own, be able to control your life, your area, let me see your hands. Exactly. Now I'm talking to the right people. Personal development refers to the process of improving oneself through learning, self-awareness, and skill development. And those are the three areas we'll be talking about today. So when I say true learning, let me share a short story. I graduated as a transport manager from Ladoke University of Technology. I studied transport management. But today, I'm a proud tech enthusiast. I'm a product designer, I'm a front-end developer, and at the same time, a product manager. I didn't study this in the university. I studied it with personal learning, self-development, and no company is asking me, where is the certificate? Nobody will ask, where is your certificate? The era of where is your certificate is gone. It is now the era of what can you offer? What can you bring to the table? And now that we're in that era, you need to have certifications that will back up that journey that you've actually built and experienced. Next slide. Why invest in personal development? Why am I even saying invest in personal development? Why is it needed? Number one, enhance self-awareness. Understand your strengths. How many of us have heard of SWOT analysis? You've heard of SWOT analysis. Thank you. 2 people. SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. The first thing you need to do, check yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And that's why we are going to play a short game. Let's pick ourselves in twos as we are seated. Just the next person beside you is your partner. If you don't have a partner, you talk to the person behind you. That's your partner. So what will you do? You tell that person 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie. Then I will ask the person to guess the lie. Are we ready? So please, let's go ahead. Okay, let's ensure that what you are telling that person is about what we are doing. That's career, personal development. Like, okay, you can tell the person that, I've met with Mark Zuckerberg before. Things like that. Yesterday was Women IWD. How many of us know that Wema Bank had a seminar on that? I know, I saw it. Do you understand? So you can tell the person, I was at Wema Bank IWD yesterday and I met with the CEO of Waka Now. Do you understand? So that is what I want you to do. Tell the person 2 truths and 1 lie. So the person will tell me what the lie is. Thank you. Okay. Time up. Time up. Time up. Time up. It's Abdul. Okay, so the girl on glasses. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Please tell us your name.
My
Sorry.
name is Oluwakemi.
Were you the one that she was the one that told you the lie, right? The truth and the lie. You told her the truth and the lie. Okay, so give her the mic. Yes. Please, thank you. So, can you now tell us the lie? What did you feel was a lie in what she told you?
Praise the Lord. She said she went to Wema Bank yesterday. I think she was there.
So was that the lie?
Yes, that's the lie.
That's the lie. Okay, she's correct, right? She's wrong. Okay, so what's the lie? Give her back the mic.
Okay.
So what's the lie?
The lie is I told her I watched video on personal development this morning.
Wow, that was awesome. Any other group? Any other group? Okay, give this thing. Did you participate in the activity? So please give it to her. Okay, so who did you tell? You told him. Okay, so give him the mic. So what's the lie?
Okay, the lie is that she said she can act.
The lie is she can act.
Yes.
So was that the lie? That's the lie. Awesome. So the truth about this short game is you can actually lie to yourself. But that lie is actually not a lie. Sometimes you desire things. You want to crave for them. And you say them by confessing what you want. Do you get it? So, but that does not give you room to lie at all times. But while you are lying, try as much as possible to achieve that lie that you've lied to become your reality. Before I joined tech, in 2016, I was telling a friend, I said, I attended Andela with Google. And she was like, really? He said, yes, I attended, but I didn't code. But I told her my experience, I said everything, I was like, I code, I was writing code, and she was looking at me. She never knew I was lying. Deep down in my heart, I was at Andela. I attended the training, but it was very difficult. So I was able to just defend myself. So, you know now, when you are with your friends, there are some things you want to tell them, and I once told my peers at home that I'm the president of JCI Lagos Choral. That was in 2020, when I was the acting vice president. But because the president was not visible, I told him, everyone that comes, they say, no, I'm president of JCI Lagos Choral. But today, I am the president of that chapter. So sometimes, yes, you lie. But that lie is not that you're actually lying, but it's something that you want for yourself, and you are craving and you are confessing it with your mouth. But don't just confess without acting. Do you get the gist? Thank you. Improve skills, develop communication, leadership, and problem-solving abilities. For everyone that you've known, for all the images I showed you, they are problem solvers. Do you agree with me? They are all problem solvers. For you to excel in your career, you must be a problem solver. Something has to keep you driving. What is that thing? You're a problem. You want to solve a problem. Why did I switch into tech? I want to solve a problem in the health sector. And that was what kept me going till I now found my own niche. The major idea, the first mindset I had that made me join tech was no, why will I have hospitals around and I travel to Ikoyi? Why can't I use the same hospital that I use in Calabar? Let them be able to have my past record instead of wasting my time. That was why I joined tech, to solve a problem in that niche. But in the long run, I discovered myself. So sometimes you need to be a problem solver. In fact, you need to think as someone that has a problem to solve so that you can excel in your career. Career advancement, increase employability and unlock new opportunities. There are a lot of careers. For instance, somebody was asking question about zoology the other time. So this is it. Zoology is a course. It's vague. But you need to do a deep research on zoology. To become a zoologist, there are a lot of areas that you can become. You don't need to become a zoologist for you to actually be able to work in that field. Same thing for theater arts. Yes, I'm studying theater arts, but do you know there are a lot of positions, careers in theater arts you can take without you acting? There are script writers, there are people that direct, there are people, so you can pick any. So you need to develop new opportunities within your career. Do an intense research. And there are a lot of courses you can take online for you to be able to get these things. Next slide. Increased fulfillment. It helps you to be fulfilled. How many of us want to live in a house like Wigwe's palace? How many of us saw that picture and you craved for it? You don't want luxury. Oh, okay. Some of us did not see it. We don't know who Wigwe is. We don't know who Wigwe is. Okay, let me use. How many of us have seen big houses in Ikoyi and you want to have that kind of house, that kind of building? How many of us? How many of us want to be traveling to US and be coming back? Now that's luxury. So it helps you to be fulfilled. You have luxury. I want to have money. I never knew there is money in tech until recently. I started the career because I just wanted to solve a problem. So I didn't join because I wanted to make money. But along the run, I realized there's money, there's luxury. Do you get it? So it helps you to be fulfilled. Adaptability. You will have a lot of challenges, but it will help you. While you are developing yourself, you will see a lot of things. You will see a lot of courses you take. Do you know that there is course on anger management? Do we know? No, apart from these people. Do we know there is a course on anger management? Do we know that there is a course on how to walk? Just walk. So that's to tell you that it will help you to be able to adapt to a lot of challenges, because while you are reading those things, you are learning and you are seeing some things. Exposure. You go out today, you go to like the IWD, you won't be able to eat. Maybe you're a fast eater. When you go out, you eat fast in your house. But when you go out, there's a way you minimize, you maintain yourself. Like, is it that you will not eat there? How many of us watch she must be obeyed? How many of us? If you realize, she couldn't eat at that event, right? But she ate when she got back home. She said she's not hungry, but she was actually hungry. Do you understand? So that will help you to comport yourself, and you can adapt to any situation you find yourself. Next slide. Sorry. There's a quote. The only person, I want you to take this back. Every morning, always remember this quote, because that was what helped me. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I believe that after today, by the time you look back at today, you'll be able to say no. My today was better than my yesterday. It's not about being in competition with your friends. You don't need it. It's about yourself. The only competition that you can be into is yourself. I want to be better. Always have that, I want to be better. And you see yourself flourishing. Next slide. Now, strategies for investing in personal development. Lifelong learning. So lifelong learning are when you try to you continue to learn. Yes, today, Bro John is in his, let me say, is the CEO of a company. CEOs keep learning. They take courses all the time. How to manage people, how to increase the finances, you need to keep learning. There's no time you stop learning in life. I'm still learning. Why? Because for every blessed day you wake up, there's a new skill. For every blessed day you wake up, the world is changing around us. Now, we were in the past, we were using Web 1. That's in the past, technology was Web 1. Today, technology is Web 2. But I can tell you that as that I'm talking to you today, technology has moved to Web 3, and that is the AI. So if for people like us wants to sustain our career, we need to move the way everything is moving. And how do you move? You are taking courses, long life learning. So you need to keep learning. In the olden days when they were shooting movies, they used to carry big camera, Abi. They will carry all these big, like the equipment was very heavy for them to carry. But today, before today, let me say some years ago, they were using normal camera, like they were still using advanced camera, like smaller than the ones they were using then. But today, even with a small camera, I can actually record a very awesome movie. Fantastic, clear. That's to tell you that the world is changing. And as the world is changing, you need to move with it as well. Self-reflection. This is very, very important. Go to self-reflection. Self-reflection. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Another thing about lifelong learning, you need to attend workshops, seminars. See, they are free. He talked about it. Eventbrite. Just go to Eventbrite. I do it sometimes, events in Lagos. And you see a lot of events in Lagos. The summits, they are free. You don't need to pay money. All you need to do is look good and attend. And look for transport fare and attend. Bet with me, if you attend, by the time you are coming back, the kind of connection, the kind of orientation, the kind of mindset you have will change you drastically. It's not about, because I stay in Bariga, I cannot go to a hotel. When we're planning this event, I asked the team, I told them, let's go to a hotel. Because why? I feel the environment will put in some set of mindset into you. So it will make you see it as, oh, okay, this is not just a seminar. It's a seminar to change you. And that is why you have to attend workshops and seminars. It will help you a lot. You will meet people. You feel you are a student, you cannot attend. Okay? You will meet students. You will meet Unilag students. You will meet rich students that are from very rich background, and they will become your friends. And from there, your orientation, your mindset is changing. That is why you need to attend seminars. Formal education or certifications, I've talked about it. Get certified. How many of us know Udemy? Few. Coursera. What about Google itself? Do you know that Google itself has a learning platform? Your Google, any small thing, you go to Google. Bang, bang, bang. The Google itself has a learning platform. Have you tried to explore it? There are a lot of free courses on Google. If you cannot afford Coursera, you cannot afford Udemy. How much is Udemy? You will see a 1,005 course on Udemy. Promo. And you will take it. Get certifications. Stop watching all these Korean movies. What are you learning? How to kiss? Or what? How to love and being lost? Yes, that's the truth. Because I don't understand why a teenager or an adult, a young youth, will spend 24 hours watching series And you're not even watching a series that is impacting you. If you are watching Silicon Valley, I will say, okay, maybe because you want to become an entrepreneur, you are learning skills and how to do pitch deck. How many of you know TEDx? These are programs you need to keep watching to help you increase and change your mindset about life. Engage in self-paced online courses and tutorials. I've said it already. Next. Aside, self-reflection. Set time aside. Check yourself. What can you do? Who are you? If I ask majority of us now, who are you? Who are you? What's your unique selling point? Reflect on yourself. That's the first thing. What can you do if you do not have the opportunity to go to school? Are you telling me that you become worthless? So that is where self-reflection comes in. If I didn't get the education I want, will I still be valuable? Will I still be able to bring something to the table? Self-reflection. Identify personal and professional goals. What is your goal? Sabi has talked about personal setting goals before. He has also mentioned it. Set your goals right. Understand your goals. And which one do you want to follow? Evaluate progress. It's very important. As you are taking a step, evaluate your progress. I do that a lot. Always evaluate your progress. Where you were yesterday, have taken a step. How did I perform? It helps you to grow too. Skill development. Identify key skills. You want to study theater art. Sorry, I'm using this. I don't know why. You want to study theater art. What are the skills do you need to become better in that profession or to grow in that career? You need to be able to identify them. When you identify them, then you start seeking the opportunities. Practice and take feedback. How do I do? The first time I did prayer, I leaded service in Shekinah. I had to go back to Sabi. Sir, please, how did I do? Did I did well? Always do that. Feedback is needed. Why? It helps you to become better. Because you are there. You are not seeing yourself. It's people that are seeing you. So when you take feedbacks, it helps you. And please, when you are giving feedback, be constructive. No matter how bad you want to give that feedback, be constructive. Take on new challenges. Charge yourself to do things that you've never done before. The first time I would do, the first website I would build, I've not even known jack shit. But I took on the challenge and I started and I did that site. Using templates, it was difficult, yes. It will never come easy. But I achieved something. From that was when I started getting the passion to do more. So when you take a challenge, when you put on a challenge on yourself, it helps you to do more and keep growing. Next slide, please. Networking. When you attend conferences, you build relationships. When we first started, we did something like that. Meet 3 people and ask them about, introduce yourself. That is networking. Don't be scared to walk up to anybody. Don't. The worst reply you can get is a no. That's the worst. I tell people a lot. I need something, I'll walk up to. I don't want to know who you are. Because the worst result I can get is for you to decline. Isn't it? You can't beat me. The worst you can do is to say, no. Sorry, can I have your business card? Oh, no, sorry, I don't give out business card. Bam. Hi, my name is Jeminat Muritala. I'm president of JCI Lagos Choral. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sir, please, can I get your phone number? You are building a relationship. The worst they will tell you is, talk to my PA. Even if he's the CEO of the whole Nigeria. Do you understand? So, rejection is not denial. Then always try to seek guidance. You don't know something, you don't understand something. Walk up to people that you've seen that, oh, they've excelled in this part before. You talked about it. You have a role model. My chef, do you know Inda Ibasi? You know her, and you're not following her on Instagram. Did you attend her course? I know she did some courses recently. Did you attend? No. That is it. Try and follow these people. This is a person, oh, I want to become a theater art. I like Funke Akindele's skills. Let me follow Funke Akindele. Ask questions. They will always be there to help. Next slide, please. While we are trying to get better, our mental health is important. Very, very important. See, the truth is, it will not come easily. So mental health is very, very important because at a point, everything will just be so clumsy that you don't even know what to do again. And that period, please take a break. Drink water. If you have your favorite movie, watch it at that period. Don't rush it. Because your mental health is very important while you are building. So we are trying to prepare your mind. Because when you start this journey, these are the challenges you face. So we are trying to prepare you, to tell you ahead, the journey is not smooth. But it's worth it. Next slide, please. The benefits. Improve confidence and self-esteem. Like I said, I'll bring companies to a negotiation table. Why? Because I know the things I've added to myself. I know the certifications I have. So when they are telling me they will pay you 300,000, and I'll tell you, sir, no, that's too small. Can we negotiate? I'll collect 500,000 for this. Because why? You are talking with confidence. You know what you want to offer. Enhance performance and productivity. Bro John has shared testimony. He has been collecting best staff. Best staff. Why? He was developing himself. Increase adaptability and resilience. You'll be able to adapt to any situation around you. Greater satisfaction and fulfillment. Yes, am I fulfilled? Yes, but I'm not satisfied. I'm still looking for more. So that's what it helps you to do. Expand career opportunities. When you do more research, it opens your inner eyes to see a lot of things you can actually do in that career path that you have followed. Enhance overall quality of life. When you do all these things and you have a very good mental health, it will give you that luxury. Your skin will glow. You will look good. You will wear what you want to wear and you'll be fine. The action plan. So after all this, the first plan, after all this, what we've discussed today, you set your goal. That's the first thing. The second thing, you identify the resources that will help you to achieve that goal. Develop a timeline. We all wrote the exercise Mr. Buchi gave to us, right? That your career, that one thing that will never let you sleep and those things. Now, you have that already. Now, the next you need to do on that you have is to set a goal for it, identify the resources and the opportunities for that growth to achieve that thing that you've written down. Develop a timeline and prioritize activities. Don't procrastinate. Be disciplined. Monitor progress and adjust strategies as needed. So as you are moving and you are doing something, you realize that it's not working. Please remember to trace back. When you are going forward and you are realizing that, oh, it's not looking as you want it to be, always remember you can always take a step backward for you to check yourself again before you proceed. Personal development is a major time saver. The better you become, the less time it takes you to achieve your goals. So as you are becoming better, so that's, we always pray for grace for speed in Shekinabi. So that speed is what you are getting now. Because by the time you start developing yourself, you are moving faster than the time that you are supposed to. He's 17. If he start working on his goals now, before 20, he can become a CEO tomorrow. It is not a factual lie. It is a factual truth, depending on when you start. Lastly, investing in yourself is an investment in your future. It pays the best interest. It's worth it. It takes time. It takes discipline. At a point you want to give up, don't quit. Don't. Keep on striving. Next step, apply in real life situations. Share your learning. Always remember to share with people. When you are sharing with people, you are developing yourself more. You are remembering the things that you've actually done. Track your progress, celebrate achievement. I celebrate myself a lot. I celebrate myself a lot. When I'm being, maybe there is a salary increase or there is a gift in the office, I take myself out to enjoy. My sisters can testify. Next. So you can follow me on Twitter, Jemmy Bugs, and on Instagram, Jeminaturals, and on Snapchat. So that's to tell you that I'm not just the serious person. I still have my social life. Jeminaturals on Snapchat. Thank you.
Put your hands together for her, please. Put your hands together for her. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So quickly, we're going to take questions for Miss Motu. Please, I want to know how many persons. If you have questions, please let me see your hands up. One. Which other questions? I don't think we have questions online. Good. So we have 2 questions.
If your questions germinate from this, we won't take them.
Just 2 questions. Mr. Richard, please
Okay.
give Mama peace.
Thank you so much for the wonderful lecture. I was impacted. So I wanted to ask this question I faced as somebody who is very interested in self-development. So on this journey of self-development, I notice you get to a point where there is need to deny yourself immediate self-gratification, where it's not like you don't have that money, but there is a project you are eyeing to do, and there is need to invest in that thing. So because of that, you probably would work for a season, and you actually do not have anything to show for it personally, like no baby girl life, no bucket chicken, no shawarma. You just they work, and you actually put in your all. And then there is this thing I've experienced, and I've noticed other people around me experience it too. Experiencing burnout. When you've worked so much, you've put in so much, and then you just break down and you get so uninterested in even that thing you are passionate about. So how do you manage, gratifying yourself? Because there is need to actually appreciate the little steps. You are working so hard. So yes, there should be a cheering up, but then there is a future you are eyeing. So where should the balance be? Thank you.
Yeah, so I will reply to our question through a story. While I was on the journey of my software engineering career, it got to a point whereby self-gratification came in, and I was so down. I feel like ending everything. Like, I've been on this journey for how many years, and I'm still like, I can see my friends, they have a car, they are banking. As a matter of fact, when I finished serving, I was the best couple of the year for my service here in Edo. I was given fidelity offer. Immediately, banking job. But that was not what I wanted. So imagine, after some years, you now see that, everybody that you did all these things with, they're already they are living fine. Yes, you will get to that level. But what do? I went, then I don't even know Jesus. So I didn't pray. So it wasn't a prayer thing. So that day, I had a colleague that I talked to. So I explained everything to him, and he was just like, it's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to feel that way. But I should look inward. What do I really want? So I had one thing that was at the back of my mind. I want to be a problem solver. If you remember, I said it from the beginning. So that was what kept me moving. Like, one day I will buy this car. One day I will pay house rent by myself. But at that moment, I kept on enduring the situation, even though they were not okay. But I now had mentors. So mentorship, that's where mentorship comes in. You need to have a mentor who is also in line with what you are doing. You want to be a business person. You need to have a mentor who is successful in that kind of business that you are doing. Because why? They have experience. They can always share with you. They can always hold your hands to help you achieve more. So you need to have a mentor. Then it is not until when you have big money to do a baby girl life. If it's for you to just buy a plate of food from Chicken Republic, please celebrate yourself. It's very, very important. Do you know why you need to celebrate yourself? While you are celebrating yourself, you are trying to it's like, I have a friend. Do you know what she does? She orders flour and asks them to come and deliver it in the office, as if somebody sent it to her. Why? Yes. She said, the day that I caught her, I was like, come, Charity. This flower, I thought you said, she said no. That she used to get the flower by herself because she needs to always appreciate herself. Irrespective, your bosses or when you are working, you need money, yes, but you need to set a target to yourself. Okay, I want to work for every company I've worked for, I have a target. The last company that I've worked 1 year is more than 1 year is where I am today. After 1 year, I do well, I no do well, their resignation letter will drop. Why? Because you need growth. And you cannot grow on one spot. So you need to move. But don't move without you having anything. Move when you have resources. You have resources from here. And you realize that, okay, the resources I have here cannot continue to be here. I need to grow. I need to understand that, okay, I'm better, I'm moving. Then I need to apply for another place. Then you move with the same resources that you have from here. You get here again, do another resources, get another resources, and you move. Thank you.
Okay, praise God. Thank you very much, Miss Jeminat. Now, my question is, in a fast-paced world where things are changing by the seconds, everything is changing so fast, and we are talking about personal development. And one area of core personal development I know is reading. And you agree with me that the age we are, most persons don't like reading. The culture is not there. In fact, the culture has died. Now, how do you encourage young persons coming up to take to reading? How do you? I've heard this many times. Say if you want to hide something from an African man, you put it in a book. So most persons just don't like reading. The culture is not there. In fact, if it is just something they find boring. And how do you encourage persons that this thing is good for you? You just have to do it if you want to improve.
Thank you. And that is why I like the Coursera, Udemy, all these online this thing. So what they do now is they do more videos. I was telling the neighbor, I said, there's a boy in my house, he can sing any song. But when it comes to doing his assignments, now voila. So we're not having discussions. So I said, if they can make book, song, a lot of people will be impacted. So now, what we do now is, if you know you want a course, there are courses now that has videos. There are books now. In fact, there are books now that you need to listen to, like audio learning. So all you need to do is just find those resources. Keep searching on Google. Google will finally bring that answer to you. You will definitely see. You already have the title of the book, right? Put it on Google and put MP3. You'll be shocked to see that there's actually a version, an audio version of that book you are looking for. So, and also, another thing is, try to cultivate the habit of reading in a bit. Because sometimes transcript is good. The person might say some things, you might not understand it. But when you have the writing version, it helps you. So don't rush to learn. Take your time to learn. And it's going to be a great impact. Thank you.
Put your hands